Hey everyone, I'm Georgia Tush, a local real estate broker in London, Ontario. I have been an active agent for over 10 years, and this is what I think will happen in the real estate market in 2022. As we all know, we're in strange times right now. There's a lot of uncertainty in the forecast. I think we all can agree these last few years of record-breaking increases in the housing market across Canada, and especially in London, have been shocking. And it feels like it just kind of came right out of nowhere. The quick price increases are driven by a lot of factors, but the main drivers have been historically low inventory and interest rates. The number of months of inventory has only dipped below 2 months 4 times in history, in February and March of 2021, and then again in October and November. So it's not surprising that prices naturally rose by more than 20% in 2021 compared to 2020. In the tail end of 2021, London experienced the lowest levels of months of inventory ever recorded in the third quarter, and the lowest median number of days on market for a single detached home ever recorded in a third quarter. Needless to say, we are in short supply and in high demand for homes. Looking into 2022, we are facing a lot of different factors that we weren't facing a few years ago, like different waves of variants of COVID with no end in sight for things to go back to normal, rising unemployment rates, and increasing interest rates. Lots of questions are running through our heads around jobs and if working from home will be the new norm. How long will online learning last or become more popular with kids and local universities? There are questions around the federal government and its aggressive immigration targets. Lots of factors to consider going into the next few years. The strangest thing of all is the fact that every time we go into a lockdown, the market seems like it kind of just heats right back up again. A lot of these factors we are facing are leading contributors to some of the heat in the market right now. The space families need to work from home or parents to teach their kids for homeschooling have led to a lot of families or individuals relocating for larger homes and larger outdoor spaces. The pressure from a rising real estate market has jump-started first-time home buyers to purchase their first homes quicker than they expected. The low inventory and rents has driven numbers of investors to grow their portfolios in larger areas or smaller towns. Just last month, Canada announced they hit their target of welcoming more than 401,000 new permanent residents for 2021, surpassing the previous record from 1913. This is the most newcomers in a year in Canadian history. Canada is hoping to exceed that in 2022 with 411,000 new residents and 421,000 in 2023. So what's my prediction? With one of the main indicators of the rising prices being still low inventory and no indications of an influx of listings hitting the market, I predict the market will continue to rise into 2022. It's unclear as to why so few homes are for sale, and it makes it difficult to predict if or when things might change or ease up. Also, the London area and many others are experiencing a lot of interprovincial migration with the short supply topped with attractive prices compared to larger cities. While growth is not expected to be as extreme in 2022, many of the conditions that supported it right up until the end of 2021 are still present and now in 2022. I think we will see jumps as high as 2020, 2021, but an 8 to 10% increase. And hopefully we'll slip into more balanced market going into 2023 and so on. I wouldn't hesitate to jump into the market now versus waiting for things to calm down or thinking the market is going to crash. No one has a crystal ball, but this just isn't happening in London. It's happening in major cities all over the world. You may not be able to get your dream home right away, but start small and build equity and move up from there. Know your numbers, know your maximum price to live comfortable, and work with trusted advisors to get your foot in the door. Waiting a year or two might have you adding an extra 8 to 10 to 20% increase on your purchase. That could be an extra bathroom you really wanted or the garage you were looking for. Thank you for watching. If you ever want to talk more about real estate or for me to break it down a little bit more, just feel free to reach out. And I also think I might do another market evaluation for sellers looking to sell in the next 1 to 3 years and what to expect and what my expectations are and when you think the best time to go on the market would be. I'm Georgia Tush from the Tush Real Estate Group, powered by eXp Realty. And that's your little 2022 market update.